Hey guys, it's Postbox Pat. Welcome back to a new video, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to win 50,000 V-Bucks within Fortnite Battle Royale using the best strategies out there to get the highest chance of winning the most V-Bucks within this competition. So first off, let's get straight into this and show you guys what the prizes are for this competition. Now the competition is solo only and it's a limited time game mode. You guys better play it while you can. Once you've played your first 50 games, you will no longer be able to access any more points. I'll go over the points in a moment. But the positions you can come is first, you get 50,000 V-Bucks. Second to fourth, you get 25,000 V-Bucks. Fifth to 50th, you get 13,500 V-Bucks. And then 51st to 100th, you get 7,500 V-Bucks. Now diving into it a little deeper, there is actually a certain amount of time you've got until this contest is over. The contest itself doesn't actually last that long. It lasts until the 21st of May, 10 AM Eastern time, so make sure you get your games in as quick as possible because you don't want to be losing out on that. Now I'm going to be showing you guys the best technique in a moment to get access to the most points so you can win. So here are the points on screen right now. If you come in the top 5, you're going to be earning the most points. You got 100 points there at first, second you got 94 points, and so on. You can see them all on screen. The top 5 is where you want to be rocking. If you're rocking in the lowest half, you're not going to be getting that many points at all, and you really don't want to be becoming below 10th really, because you're not going to be earning that points. If you're going to want to win these 50,000 V-Bucks, you got to be coming in the top 3 every single game. Now like I said at the start, you can only do this over 50,000. You can only do this over 50 games. You've got 50 games, and whatever score you get out of them 50 games is set in stone. You can't reset, you can't re-enter. It's the first 50 games, and once you finish, well, to know you've finished, you'll unlock a secret spray. Now, to unlock a secret spray, you have to play 50 games on this. I'm going to do it to unlock the spray. Personally, after my first few games, I just don't think I'm going to win. But if you guys, because I didn't really think about it, I didn't realize it was the first 50, and now I'm like looking back at it and making this video, I think, you know, I possibly could have won if I do these strategies. Now the first thing I do want to talk about is going distance. Make sure you go a long way from where the bus come. As you can see within this dive, the bus really came in pretty early, like near enough well away from where I've landed in Hogwarts near Pleasant Park, and I've managed to get a bunch of loot playing here, and you'll see what exactly happens. You also notice this game mode with the little thing up there, the little like character in the 3 stars, that tells you it's that. But before we go any further into this video, this is something to note that's pretty important for you guys. You've got to be over 16, you've got to be valid Fortnite license, you've got to have a Fortnite account since 15th of May, and play at least 50 of the games. Obviously it's the first 50 that count, so if you play 49 games and you missed that last one and you haven't unlocked the spray paint, you know that you've got to play one more to get it to count towards the score. Now how exactly are you going to gain access to this 50,000 V-Buck prize pool, or at least get one of the other prizes? Well, 100 players are in the pool. I don't know if it's completely like between all the different gens or not. I don't know if it's Xbox exclusive, PlayStation exclusive, like each one's got their own competition, or if it's across the entire board, but that doesn't really make too much of a difference because you guys can still get up there depending on what device or console you're playing on pretty easily. So the best technique for this, personally, I think it's a pretty boring technique, but if you definitely want to guarantee yourself 50,000 V-Bucks, is to land very far away. Landing far away will give you time to loot up and most likely reduce the player count down to about 30, maybe even less. As you can see on my screen right now, the player count's 30. I've got the footage sped up 4 times the speed. I've not encountered any players yet, and I've been looting up so long, and what I do is I get so many good guns. I managed to kind of like loot up so much stuff and get myself fully healed, get a bunch of potions, get a bunch of stuff, try and get myself some rocket launchers as well for the late game, and have that chance of winning. Now if you're coming in the top 3 every single time for this game mode, you're going to be earning so many points, you're going to most likely have a chance of coming in the top 100. Now you need to come in the top 3 every single time really to be getting up there. Now to come in that top 3, you can play really aggressively. There's a high chance you're going to lose if you're landing at places like Tilted or Dusty. You don't want to be landing places like that. You want to be landing places like Motel. Any of the places on the side or the edge of the map are the places you want to be landing. Look where the bus is coming in and think, say if the bus is coming over Fatal going towards Flush Factory, you want to be going to that far north side of the map, so you want to be landing like just behind Anarchy, around Motel, Junk Junction, maybe even like Risky or even Wailing Woods, stuff that's really far away. That's what you want to be aiming for when the bus is coming in. Now, if the bus is coming in directly across the middle, go to something right at the corner like Junk Junction, right at the end when you jump out. Something like that would be pretty handy for you guys. Now, make sure you are trying this out because it is worth trying, and if you don't succeed, to be honest, if you're coming in like the top 50 every game, you just know you're not going to win. You need to be coming at least in the top 5 every single game to have a chance of winning this, because the people that do are going to be the ones that win it. Now, to be coming in the top 5, it's not too difficult if you play super stealthy. Just keep yourself to the back of the storm, don't play aggressively at all, and keep yourself right at the back of the storm like I do in this game to make sure you've got the best luck at winning. Now, RPGs, yes, they're extremely newbie. If you can get your hands on an explosive weapon, hence an RPG, you've probably got a good chance of winning a game on this, especially against them pro builders you always come against. Them tryhard builders are always out there, and to be honest, I can be one of them myself. I know a bunch of people who are really good at building, but you've got to be aware of that, and there's going to be a bunch of them on this game mode. Even if you're coming second every game, I think if you were to come second every single game, all 50 games you come second or in the top 3, I'm pretty sure you have a chance in that top 100 pool at a chance of winning the V-Bucks. Now, obviously, the one who's going to win a 100,000 is probably going to have to win like 50% of games or more, but to get in that top 100, I personally don't think you're going to have to win any games. As long as you're coming top 3 every single game, you guys are going to have a good chance, or even top 5. I don't know the exact number, but I'm pretty sure if you are like coming close to that, you're gonna have a really good chance. Now, what I'm doing here is I'm just kind of chilling around, consistently keeping my angles covered, moving around, just playing really stealthy. Look where I've planted my base or my position. I know someone's out there in the storm because I got shot at by a sniper, and I simply just sit on the edge waiting, and if someone tries pushing me, that's when you need to be on your game. There's a bunch of situations that I've played and I've just been beaten by silly things on pushes. For example, I'm playing like a build battle with someone and I kill the guy, next minute someone else swoops in and kills me. I think this game mode really isn't down to the skill of you, like your player, it's a lot down to luck as well. So if you're going to be playing it, you want to be playing extremely stealthy, keeping to the edge of the storm, and getting in that top 5 position every single time. If you can rock that top 5 position, you've got a good chance. When you're under attack like this and there's 7 players left, I knew to myself, all I've got to do is kill this guy and get top 5. So I'm thinking, you know, we can get top 5 easily. The points are the highest in the top 5. There we are, we're now in top 6. Only 1 player left to go. All we've simply got to do is wait back patiently and wait for the game to end. You can see that I've only got my first kill with the last 7 players left. Now, that is something I probably wouldn't usually do in Fortnite Battle Royale, only when the game first got released maybe. I haven't done anything like that really since the release of the game, but coming to this game mode to try and get them victory royales, that's what I wanted to show you guys with this. I took a double rocket launcher, I took advantage of that because, to be honest, I am good with shotguns, but on this game mode, a lot of the people you're coming against are a lot more advanced players, and you're getting into shotgun fights, and if you're not the best with the shotgun, I'm good with it, but I'm not a pro. I'd sooner take 2 rockets and keep building above them and suppressing rockets down at them. I know it's a newbie tactic, but you can do anything to win on this game mode, and it is a lot more aggressive because a lot of people are trying to get them victory royales. But you've got to remember, if you get a loss or if you lose a game, you know that if you're coming in like 80th position, you're probably not going to come in that top 100 every single, or not even every single time. You're not going to come in that top 100 on the leaderboard to even gain access to them V-Bucks. I came 86th in one game. I landed at Risky. Some other guy landed there. It was a really far jump. I probably should have gone a little bit further and not landed where the guy landed. I wish I landed probably at like Wailing now, moved a little bit on from that guy and just camped a little bit, because that loss is probably what's caused me to not get victory, to not even get access to the V-Bucks. And one thing like that will mess up, because there's going to be a bunch of players out there. If you've got like a second account or something, obviously you've got to be over 16, but if you have got access to it, you can probably do it twice this and have a chance of winning them 50,000 V-Bucks. If you are getting that top 5 position, you've got a really good chance of doing this, guys, and I personally think anybody who's been able to score top 5 every single game, you guys are going to rock it easily. But make sure you try your best to get this 50,000 V-Bucks. Do come back to this video when the tournament's over if you have watched it and tell me, did you win any of the V-Bucks within this? It's going to be pretty hard. It's interesting to find out. I assume Epic Games may tweet out the winner, maybe, potentially. I don't know if they will or not. And I don't see any of the big YouTubers making it into that winning slot. The reason for that is it doesn't matter about wins. This is all about coming in that top 5 position. People like Ninja, Myth, people like that, they're absolutely professional players who are up there that we all know of, who are extremely good at the game. They are going to be struggling in this game mode because they've got to land in stealthy areas, and they like to play extremely aggressively. Playing aggressively is probably going to get them killed most games, and not all games, but say 50% of games they get killed. That means they're going to be down 50%, and they're getting killed, say, at 90th position, or maybe 70th or 60th. They're going to be not scoring much at all, leading them to get a loss and probably cause them to lose out in the tournament. If you've already started your tournament and you have played like a few games and you've come in like the top 50, you've come below 50 basically, you've not got much of a chance, unfortunately. I'm sorry to put that out to you, but I know myself, I come 80th in one game and that was it. I've got no chance on this. Imagine the population that actually play Fortnite Battle Royale. The amount of people that play Fortnite is insane. Coming 80th, you just know you're not going to win. You've got to be coming in that top 5, top 10 every single game to have a chance at winning them 50,000 V-Bucks. I know it's a really strict rule and it's something that I've just thought about, but you know, it is key. And to get that 50,000 V-Bucks, like now I'm in second place, like the two of us left, I won't be bothered if I lose because the score is so high for coming second place. The points are insane. You get absolute tons of points. In the top 10 positions, for example, first place you get 100, second you get 94, third you get 91. Them three positions are the best. Then fourth is 88 and fifth is 85, sixth is 87 is 75, and you're getting below 7, you're starting to like get into the numbers you don't really want to go into. You're getting into like 70, 8th position, and 9th position is 65, and then 10th is 60. So if you're getting like anything below 75, it's really not worth it. So that top 7 is pretty key to aim for to be having a chance of winning this tournament. 94 points, 100 points, it's a 6-point difference between them. It is a little bit of a difference, but I assume many of you and myself aren't going to be winning many of these games. I've now come second twice and won one. Unfortunately, I became 84th once, and then came 16th and 18th. So personally, I just don't think I'm going to be winning this tournament. But you never know. You can always try. And at the end of the day, you do get a free spray paint from playing this. So you may as well play it and stop other people from winning on this tournament. You can play super aggressively if you've already lost loads. And to be honest, I think that's what I'm going to be doing. I know I've lost the tournament, so I may as well play super aggressively and take out other people who are playing super stealthy. Go to stealth locations and try and focus on people like myself, like other people trying to win if you have already been knocked out, to stop them from a chance of winning as well. Again, at the end of the day, the more people that get stopped, there's always going to be that one person who sneaks through and gets a win. So it's really up to you what you want to do, but I'd recommend getting that spray paint because it's your only chance, from what I know, of getting access to this spray paint. Anyway, I hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. To get the victory royale here, I do end up using my double rocket, but you know, it's all about technique, all about strategy. If you have enjoyed today's video and you have any other techniques to leave down for other people on this game mode, leave a comment down below in the comment section and we will be able to look at your comments and see your tips and tricks that you guys have got for chances of winning 50,000 V-Bucks. It's an absolute insane prize and it'd be amazing to win, but I personally know I've not got much of a chance of gaining access to that 50,000 V-Bucks. Now, if you guys want it and you want to try really hard, go for it, guys. I wish you the best of luck, and to be honest, it is an amazing challenge, but for the time you've got to put into it, 50 games averaging 20 minutes, that is a lot of time. That is absolute tons. That's almost 1,000 minutes, I'm pretty sure that is, maybe even more than 1,000 minutes. No, it's bang on 1,000 minutes, so you've got a lot of time being put into the game there. If each one lasts 20 minutes, that's an average, so you're going to be spending tons and tons of time on the game. Bear in mind, I sped up this footage, so you've got to be considering what is going on and is it really worth risking it and stuff. Now in this situation, all I'm simply doing is, I know I have absolute tons of rockets, I'm just guaranteeing the victory. I'm not playing aggressively, I'm simply just camping in my base, suppressing rockets down. Yes, an extremely newbie tactic, but on this game mode, all you want is that victory royale. I put this little pillar in front of me because I know he was trying to snipe me, so I just keep basing myself around it. I switch to my Scar. I don't know how none of them shots hit, but I didn't want to crouch just because he was aiming for a sniper shot. And in this position now, again, I'm just using my rockets. Prioritizing that double rocket was pretty key, knowing I had absolute tons of rockets. Having that double rocket gave me the advantage and gave me access to shoot this guy. I got 33, another 33, so that's 66, and then another 66 on top of that. So that's tons of damage dealt there. That's 132 damage dealt to him. Pretty good, knowing that he's possibly only on 68 health left. I could probably finish him off with one rocket or two Scar shots if I could get the hits off, but unfortunately he was building pretty well. Now the wall in front of me is kind of getting in the way now. It's kind of going good, but it doesn't really bother me too much. I got very, very lucky there. That rocket did not hit that supply drop. That could have possibly knocked me out or done a huge ton of damage to me. Luckily, I would have had a slurp and minis to heal back up, and the final rocket gets him there. But it's a pretty easy victory royale, and that's how you guys are going to win 50,000 V-Bucks. Make sure to play stealthy, go distance, and get that top 5 or top 7 every single game. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe. If you are new to the channel, stick around for daily Fortnite content. And once again, this is Postbots Pat, signing out.